The art show is a window. When I take my paintings for an art show, it's a strange experience because I'm moving them as objects. I see them as windows into their own reality. Taking these windows as objects and placing them in another window is this process of setting up the art show. Time is an unusual experience in setting up the art show. In the process of making the art, time seems to stand still. When setting up the show, time takes on another meaning because it's taking all these pieces and experiences and putting them together out of the linear time sequence which they were created, and putting them together side by side. All these pieces of time existing in one time, in one window. The art opening is a gathering of friends. They come to peer through my windows and take a closer look at my creative world. The Burroughs Sanctuary was a fascinating place. In addition to the beauty of the place, there was also the history of Burroughs as a host who had so many guests up for the weekend. He would run it like a speakeasy. Art is a similar situation. You're always smuggling in some kind of truth under the cover story of a still life, a landscape, a portrait. The people who come to the opening are also windows. They're bringing their own windows into their own reality, their own life, and peering through that, through the window of the show, through the windows of these individual art realities. They're clues to an underlying unified field. There is always a process of translation involved in relating to people who want to know about these works. These works are seen for me through a rear view mirror. My studio is already into another galaxy of worlds, and I'm referring back to past voyages through these windows.
Yeah, well, to me, I mean, they're all,
It becomes more complicated.
Since I've sort of lived through them, they're connected threads.
As each of these individuals bring their window, I look through their window.
They represent periods.
Right, yes.
I wasn't finding
They're clues to an underlying unified field.
a lot of slides of the art. So I decided there was a slide projector.
While I've also been writing poetry and making music, the art, the visual art, was the beginning of my creative efforts.
I played my poetry CD,
which I still have.
I know what I've done, how it's received, all the interactions of the people coming and peering through the window. It all remains a mystery.
We almost didn't find the place.
Oh, really?
The prints are great because they're little snapshots through these windows that I can send around to friends.
And some of them will remain. Oh, I'm glad you made it.
There are also always a few people that I had never met before, and here I am, peering through their window for the first time.
Her kitchen for a while, and her daughter, Nina, they had this argument, and she kept saying, well, it's a mirror, and her daughter kept saying, no, it's not a mirror. I don't know what it is.
Sometimes when I'm taking down a show, I'm thinking to myself, what just happened here? It's an act of faith.
Writing or making a picture, we keep doing it. What you should do.
I pack up my windows, leave this public window, and go back to my private place, back to the studio, where my windows open again.
A combination of the print on the canvas and painting. Then I paint back over.
The art shows a fleeting glimpse. The window opens. Then I close the window.